we're continuing the year of the rally car, and this is actually one from, I think it was last year. This is an MJX, it's a 1/14 scale Citroen, licensed Citroen WRC. Brushless, fast, really good fun, and actually I think the price has come down a bit on these, so they're pretty good value for money. I know in the UK you can get them for about £115, I think, which although might sound expensive to some of you, it's actually a decent price for what you get. So this, along with some of their other ones, they also do a Polo. With the success of them, you then expect them to step up. Well, let's make a slightly bigger one. Let's go 1/10 scale. But they skipped that and they went 1/7 scale. And this is the 1/7 scale Citroen C3 WRC. Drives awesome. It's not the fastest thing out there considering the size of it, but once you get it on the dirt and gravel, it is so much fun. Wow. And as with the 1/14th, you can get this in a Polo as well. And finally, after doing the 1/14th and then the 1/7th, to join the family is the 1/10 scale. And they also do a Polo in that, and I've got them both. I didn't bother with the Polo with that because it's exactly the same apart from the body. I didn't bother with the Polo for that because it's exactly the same apart from the body. But with the 1/10 scale, I thought it's probably about time we had a look at the Polo. We don't often see small, medium and large from manufacturers, but sometimes it's really cool to collect all the different scales of the same thing. I'm sure there's more examples, but Team Associated also did it with the Unicorn. You got the little, I think it's 1/14th or 1/16th, 1/10th, and then 1/7th. I'm sure there's some other examples out there. Right, we'll get the Citroen out of the box just to have a look at the body, but I want to concentrate on the Polo first. Ooh, very nice, very, very nice. So a carbon copy of the other two. The only difference with this one is clipless body on this. We haven't got body pins. This one's got posts and pins, this one's got posts and pins, and this one, nice, clean look. Yeah, nothing to hold them on. Probably gonna flap about when you're driving. I do see people comment on the wheel arch gap on these things, but if you actually look at the real one, they have a massive gap in the arches. They're rally cars, so when they're fully compressed, it so clears the arches. Serious bit of positive camber on that side. That side doesn't look too bad, but I think that one probably needs adjusting. And I'm pretty sure, we'll have a look in a minute, but I'm pretty sure they are fully adjustable. Right, let's put all of you three over here and we'll have a look at the Polo. There's some more images of the body. There's nothing else really on the box. Doesn't tell you any specs. All I know is it's 1/10 scale and it's brushless. We'll have a look, see what else is packing. Instructions. Whoa, okay. Didn't want that bit anyway. Come on. Knowing MJX, there's probably another set of wheels and tyres in here. What's it got on it? Like road spec. Probably be some like dirt ones in here. Little pills for your hinge pins, they let you adjust the rear toe. There's also some body posts in there as well, so I guess that's if you want to fit different bodies. Screwdriver, wheel wrench and 3 Allen keys. There we are. A set of dirt tyres. We need them at the moment this time of year. There's the other ones, and I think that's it. Oh no, some spare tie rod ends and springs. I think they're softer ones. And then we got the pretty standard transmitter from MJX. They've been using this for a while, I think. Throttle trim, throttle dual rate, steering trim, steering dual rate, and that's it. And a little button there for your lights. Pretty basic transmitter. It's not too bad. It fits all right in the hand. Foam wheel on there, does the job. And then here is the car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nearly ended up on the floor then. One for the Welsh fans out there. I think if those springs are a bit softer, I might throw them on. I prefer it to be a little bit more wallowy. The box the Polo came in was bigger than the Citroen, but they're about the same size. Well, actually, the Citroen is a little bit wider, I think. Exactly the same wheelbase, same chassis and stuff, but yeah, Citroen, maybe a little bit wider. This one's a little bit cleaner as well. Not as many graphics. It hasn't got as much of a wild body kit on it. Still got that big spoiler at the back. I think this one does look a little bit more rally. I mean, this one's really nice, and if you're into Volkswagens and stuff, you will certainly love this one, but I think the Citroen just looks a little bit more aggressive. So it looks like there's a little body pin there and a post. I guess you pull that out, that come up. Yeah, it's on magnets, and then slide that. Nice. So it's got two magnets there that also attach the cables for the light. There's no cables hanging out of this going into it. It's all incorporated in that body. Actually, that's a lie. It's not the magnets that transfer the power. There's 3 pins along there. And then there's a contact plate there with the magnets next to it. It does feel very good on the old suspension. This thing will have all metal gears, no centre diff. No centre diff, so probably have a slipper clutch. It's got these road wheels and tyres on. But as I've shown you, you also get these rally block tyres. It feels actually, it's firm, but it feels grippy. So they should hook up nicely on the dirt. You've got this plastic like dirt guard on it. That's held on by just a couple of pins. That should stop all the crap getting in. We'll run 2S and 3S. Doesn't come with a battery. Comes with this 3200 kV censored brushless motor, and then paired up to a censored ESC 80 amp. I think you can adjust these as well through an app on your phone. Servo sitting under there, metal link for that steering. Decent sized battery tray. Not only does it look quite wide, it looks like quite high as well, so you can probably get a good sized battery in there. Separate receiver and a separate adjustable gyro as well. You can't do that remotely on your transmitter, but you can adjust it on the car. You got this metal center brace up here and metal shock towers. They all say 70-75 on them. I'm no expert, but these do look like standard kind of stamped stuff rather than 70-75 is, well, from what I've seen, it's always machined, and this doesn't look machined. Same with the chassis, it says 70-75. I mean, it might be, but like I said, I'm not an expert. It's nice that it's got the official licensed product and all the details on there. Hex hardware all the way through. Fully adjustable camber, fully adjustable toe. Does look like we've also got some anti-roll bars on there, or sway bars. Adjustable camber at the rear, and this one actually looks alright. The Citroen, this side did look like it was sticking out a little bit too much positive camber on it. Yeah, I think that's all right. Very big drive shafts, or CVDs on the back there. They look really big and chunky. Same on the front. They have bearings all around. The diffs, the front diff feels very nicely tuned, so I expect their oil. I mean, usually a diff, when you turn one side, it'll go the other way. These do, it is an actual diff, it's not locked. But when you turn this front wheel, that wheel also turns the same way, which tells me that that front diff fluid is quite thick, which is good. The rear feels thick as well, so they might have gone same front and rear, but either way, it's nice that they've thought about the diff fluid. And you can just see down the centre there, shaft driven 4-wheel drive. Right, decision, do I swap them springs? Fully adjustable, all metal oil shocks that feel very nice, got adjustable collars on there. I like these rally cars to run a little bit soft. I don't mind if they scrape when you accelerate or when you brake. I prefer that softer suspension. I think I might try it. Now we're talking. So it is quite a bit softer, and I'm expecting that front is going to maybe scrape when I slam the brakes on, but that's how I like my rally cars. You don't have to swap the springs over, but it's awesome that they do include some softer ones. And obviously these shocks are fully adjustable, so you could always wind the collars up a bit and change the oil. But anyway, let's switch the transmitter on. So gyro working, and it's going the correct way. So if you're not familiar with what a gyro does, when the car turns in that direction, the front wheels will slightly go that way. So when you lose the back that way, it's trying to pull the front around that way to keep you going in a straight line. There's your lights. If I press that button, do they do anything else? Flashing, I expect. We got indicators, because we all love them, don't we? Rear lights, and brake lights, and reverse lights. Nice. Steering feels pretty good, not super fast, but it does turn even with load on it. And then this is just 2S. Not crazy fast, but this will run 3. And I have got the app on my phone actually, so let's see if we can get that ESC connected. So it looks like it there, I guess. Connected, go. That looks like it's running to me. It says 100 amp sensorless brushless ESC, so that's not the one that's in there. It says 80 amp and censored, but let's see. We've got running mode, forward brake, reverse, no drag brake, cut off voltage, throttle rate, punch. It's on, well, it goes up to level 8 and it's on 7 already. That's pretty good. Max brake force 100, reverse 50, initial brake force same as drag brake, neutral range, so we can increase the timing a little bit, but I'm not going to. BC voltage is 7.4, LiPo cells auto. It says up to 4S. I'm not sure this will run 4S. I might try it later on, but I don't know if it'll run it. So the gyro is currently set to just over 50. I'm gonna initially put it on 25, I think. There. I don't want to be fiddling about a bit too much when we're out. I'll leave it on 25 and adjust if I feel I need to. Right, let's go and see how fast it is on 2S and then 3S. And then we're going to rip it around. I'm going to use both sets of wheels. So we'll do a little bit of tarmac stuff and then we'll throw the dirt and mud ones on and, well, go and get it a little bit dirty. Right then. Let's go 2S first. Check out the new Jadlam bag. My other one was looking a bit worse for wear. I use these all the time. My other one is proper trashed, but yeah, classic colours there. You also get red. I got a blue and white one, and just black as well. Right. It's got a lot of poke on 2-cell. That's good. It's nice to see. Just needs trimming up a little bit. Full throttle, nice and easy. Nice and straight. Oh, oh, I didn't turn my steering dual rate down. That steering is very sharp. Let's turn that down a bit. There we go. It's a little bit better. Yeah, steering's very sharp. Look. Whoa. Oh, man. You idiot. Has anyone else's Sky RC GPS started glitching? Quite often I have to come off the app and restart it. 27 mile an hour on 2S, that's not bad. 3S is going to be maybe close to 40. Right, 3S. Something I've forgotten about these transmitters. The hole for your finger is not that big. So if, like me, you got fat fingers, wow, that's got some punch now. Yeah, if like me, you got some fat fingers, you might struggle a little bit. Do you know what this is missing? I've just noticed. It's missing an interior. It's got nice clear windows and no interior. Whoa, it is twitchy. Right, see how straight we can keep this. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? I don't know whether it just lost traction or again the signal just glitched and sent it off, but let's make sure it's going straight. Right, I think we might have just lost signal. It seems to hook up. Oh man, the steering doesn't want to self-centre very well. I've had this before, I think it was HPI. It just wouldn't centre. You had to keep going left, right, left, right, left, right to try and get it to centre, but let's, no, what? It's just mud, but that's definitely to do with that body pin under there, all the mud's caught in it. Yeah, nice. Nope. Turn a little bit left and it pulls all the way left. You turn a little bit right and it pulls all the way right. This is not a good start. It was fine on 2-cell. Right, that's full. Full. You probably didn't see that because of the sun. But that was about 10 barrel rolls. 42, decent speed, just can't control it. And I mean, it is cold, it is on like slippery tyres, but it's not a traction issue, it's a wandering issue. Some of you might be thinking, yeah, but you turned the gyro down. I did, I've turned it back to where it was, and it's still doing it. It's yeah, so it's not a gyro thing. Right, before we go and put the dirt tyres on, I want to see if that not going straight is a problem when you don't want to go straight. And I can instantly tell you it is not a problem. That's a relief. I was hoping this was going to be good, and not being able to get it to go straight just then, I was a bit concerned it was going to ruin the driving experience. But I'm happy to report this will pretty much go where you point it. Well, this place is horrendous. There's so much debris just lying around on the floor. Running it 3S. I kept the 3S in it because I wanted to give it full beans to make sure it could take the power. And well, yeah, look, easy. Right, this thing is officially nuts. It just keeps going. It's got a 5,000, in fact, it's an MJX battery in there, 5,000 milliamp hour. It's smoking the tyres just doing these donuts. How would you like to win yourself the full C3 WRC family? The 1/7 scale, the 1/10 scale, and of course, the 1/14 scale. Well, there is a link in the description. You can scan the QR code that's on the screen now, and you can be in with a chance to win the full family. All three of them. Don't they all look cool together? If you don't want them, then there's a cash alternative you can have instead. Right, there's plenty of tread still left on them after all of that. Right. I think it needs a quick clean. So the pin in the back is all mashed up and it pulled out the little tether on it as well. So potentially that could be a little problem. You might go through a few of these pins. But the question is it clean under here? Yes, it is. Keeps it nice and clean under there. Cleaned, wheels changed, battery charged. Let's go and rip this thing. I forgot to put that cover on the inside of it. Oh man, this thing's going to get filthy inside, but never mind. We've nearly finished testing it now, and wow, it rips. Look how straight it goes on this surface with them tyres. How come I had all them issues? How come I had them issues trying to get it on that path? Oh well, this is what it's made for anyway, so this is the important bit. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's harsh down there. Come on. This way. Oh. Yeah, it's a ripper. Uh-oh, something's got stuck. Tyre got locked up then. Wow. I am impressed. I am very impressed. Goes where you want it. It's got loads of power. It's not ridiculously quick, but over 40 mile an hour is perfect for something this size. It's interesting as well that this is faster. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is faster than the 1/7. And I think it might be slower. Oh, we locked up again. Yeah, I think it's slower than like the little 1/16, faster than the 1/7. This thing is crazy. I think I prefer these tyres. I prefer how it handles with these tyres, not just on the dirt, but on the road as well. Seems to have a little bit more traction. Nice. Well, I had to bring it here to finish the video off. I brought that, I brought that FTX, or if you're not in the UK, the H&R over here, the rally car, and it was so good that I had to bring this over for a rip with these tyres on, because I just know it's going to go well. So this is the third pack I've run through it. 3S, it's been running 3S ever since that 3S speed run that didn't quite go to plan. We've done a full pack on the concrete, which was actually just over there. Then we went back, cleaned it, changed the wheels and tyres, and took it on the dirt and gravel that you've just seen. Cleaned it even more because I forgot to put the cover on, which is on there now. And this is, yeah, pack number 3. And it is held up to it so well. The body's still in good shape as well. Hardly any damage to it, and it's definitely had a few rolls. Well, there you go, right on cue. Oh, have I lost the pin? Oh, we've lost the pin out the back. That's the first time that's happened, but I thought that might be an issue because of how it was positioned. The first one broke, so I had to put another one in there, but yeah, not a great design. I know what they were going for, that clean look, but yeah, not great. So it failed its first test of trying to go straight for a speed run, but then it passed its second test with flying colours on the hard stuff. It passed its third, oh, just noticed the lights were flickering. Probably where it's bouncing, yeah, it's where it's bouncing over the stuff. It's obviously connecting and disconnecting those spring contacts. Anyway, it passed its third test, and I'm pretty sure it's just about to pass its fourth and final test on the dirt and grass. Yeah, the lights have fully gone off now. Not only bouncing off it, it's probably mud in there as well. Anyway, what a beast. I'd say 3 out of 4 is not bad. Whoa.